Hi, today we're going to dive into the book, The Daily Stoic, 366 Meditations on Wisdom, Perseverance, and the Art of Living. In this podcast, I'll share 11 key takeaways from the book. But first, let's discuss whether it's worth reading. My answer? Absolutely yes. This book is an excellent introduction to Stoicism. If you have ever tried to study the writings of Marcus Aurelius or other great philosophers, you may have found it a bit overwhelming. The Daily Stoic, however, is like Stoicism for dummies. Accessible, clear, and easy to understand even without a philosophy degree. Personally, I was profoundly influenced by this book. But does Stoicism have the power to transform every aspect of your life? Let's find out from the conclusions I've prepared. Let's get started. Conclusion 1. The three disciplines of Stoicism. The Stoics built their philosophy around three main disciplines: the discipline of perception, how we see and interpret the world around us; the discipline of action, the choices we make and the principles we follow; discipline of the will, how we respond to things beyond our control. These disciplines are the cornerstone of Stoicism. For example, how often do you reflect on how you perceive events in the world? This self-reflection is a practical application of the discipline of perception. Conclusion 2. Control and choice. The essence of life is distinguishing what is under our control from what is not. As Epictetus said, good and evil exist within us, in our choices. For example, when we are faced with difficult circumstances, our reactions, whether we accept them or worry about them, reflect our inner stoicism. Conclusion 3. Define your purpose. Every action should be guided by a clear purpose. In The 48 Laws of Power. Robert Greene's Law. 29 emphasizes the need to plan from start to finish. Without a clear purpose, how can we know what steps to take today? Stoics believe that clarity of purpose helps us make better decisions. Conclusion 4. What is within our control? The Stoics distinguish between things under our control, opinions, desires, and choices, and things beyond our control, such as our bodies, possessions, or reputations. Epictetus emphasizes that what is under our control is inherently free and unencumbered, while what is outside of it is burdensome. Understanding this distinction helps us focus on what really matters. For example, the internet can provide evidence to support almost any viewpoint. Whether to focus on the harms or benefits of something like coffee is your choice. It's your inner Stoic in action. Conclusion 5. Tranquility and certainty. Seneca described the state of tranquility as euthymia, confidence and certainty in your chosen path. It is not about eliminating all doubt, but about believing that you are moving in the right direction. It is about resisting distractions, avoiding constant comparisons, and staying true to your principles. Conclusion 6. Principles and beliefs. Your principles define your character. True convictions are not about following trends, but about following deeply held beliefs. For example, someone who chooses a plant-based diet out of genuine compassion demonstrates Stoic conviction. Conclusion 7. Living in the present. Marcus Aurelius reminds us that the present moment is all we have. Yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, but today is a gift. That's why it's called the present. This wisdom encourages us to savor the present and not miss it. Conclusion 8. Challenges as opportunities. Obstacles are an invitation to growth. As the Stoics say, obstacles to action promote action. That which stands in the way becomes the way. For example, a coworker's mistake is an opportunity to practice patience. A computer crash is an opportunity to start over. Criticism is a moment to practice forgiveness. Conclusion 9. The power of choice. Epictetus teaches us to ask whether the challenge relates to what we can control or what lies beyond it. If it is beyond our control, we must remind ourselves it is not mine to carry. Conclusion 10. Wake up with a purpose. Marcus Aurelius advised starting each day with intention, reminding himself of his duty as a human being. Even when he had trouble getting out of bed, he motivated himself with his higher purpose. This resonates with many of us who struggle with the repeat button on a daily basis. Having a purpose can turn a morning from a battle into an opportunity. Conclusion 11. Find joy in simplicity. Happiness doesn't require greatness. It lies in finding what satisfies you. For me, writing became a passion at age 29. Some find their calling earlier, others later. What matters is that you keep looking. Final thoughts. I hope this podcast has inspired you to explore Stoicism and maybe the Daily Stoic. If you enjoyed this episode, give it a like and post a comment with your favorite conclusion. What idea resonated with you the most? Reflecting on it increases the likelihood that you will apply it to your life. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you on the next episode.